was only there to rent a box truck for my move, but inside the cargo bay, I spotted a dark red stain. As a blood spatter analyst, I knew it was not dirt or paint. It was blood. I needed to confirm if it was animal blood or human blood. That night, I returned with my tools. I sprayed luminol to reveal what was left behind. Minutes later, a blue glow began to spread. The pattern was large and clear. I could tell violence had happened here. The victim was likely a woman. To find the killer, I checked the rental records. I identified the last person who rented the truck. His name was Boyd Fowler. On paper, he was a dead animal pickup worker. His job was to clear animal carcasses off the streets, but I still had to be sure he was my guy. So I placed a raccoon carcass in his service area, then I called it into animal control. Soon, Boyd arrived in a yellow cleanup truck. He got out and walked straight to the raccoon. One glance was enough for him to say something was wrong.
Well, usually you find a dead animal on the road, it means he was hit by a car, but there's no tire marks or blood on the asphalt. This raccoon was killed someplace else and dropped here.
From the way he talked, I could tell he was not just a normal worker. He tossed the raccoon into the truck and left fast, so I dug deeper into his background. On the second search, I found a criminal record. The charge was assault with a deadly weapon. That made me even more sure the blood in the truck led to him. Next, I followed him. He drove to a remote area. I watched him kick a metal drum off the truck. It rolled into a wetland and disappeared into the water. At first, I thought it held animal remains. Later that night, I went back to the swamp. Curiosity pushed me to open the drum. A sharp formaldehyde smell hit me. Inside was the body of a woman. Then I swept my flashlight across the marsh. I saw more drums out there. In that moment, I knew he had killed more than one person. If I did not stop him, more drums would end up in that water. So I went to the diner, where he ate lunch. He recognized me from the raccoon incident. We sat down and talked. I told him my name was Daryl Tucker. I said I was unemployed and looking for work. He told me their unit might be hiring. Then he offered to take me on a route at 8 a.m. the next day to see if I could handle it. The next morning, I got into his truck as planned. He showed me what the job looked like day to day, but I knew the truth. I was not there to get hired. I was looking for a chance to take Boyd Fowler out. Before we left, I set one thing up. I called in a dead alligator. I picked a spot near an abandoned visitor center. It was quiet and out of the way. I even prepared a simple kill room there. Soon after, Boyd got a dispatch call. They said there was a dead alligator near the visitor center, so we drove there together. Once we arrived, I stayed a step behind him. When he bent down to search for the carcass, I jabbed a needle into his neck. I did not expect him to react so fast. He turned and hit me with a tranquilizer dart. We both went down. When I woke up, we were already in the hospital. The moment we locked eyes, he knew I was after him. When the doctor stepped out, Boyd sat up. He found a pair of scissors in a nearby cabinet. He came to my bed to kill me, but when he pulled the curtain, I was gone.